You see, what had happened was
What happened was I started actually doing my job, is
I
what
started
happened.
actually giving a fuck about my job,
Started
and
actually needing to be useful for once. But welcome back to. I think I wear the exact same thing every time we record, but give me a break. I am. I'm on the road, and I am not gonna lie to you. I really do just wear the exact same thing, probably by the
it's easier
day.
that way.
It's easier. I'm Steve
It's easier
Jobs
that
in
way.
it,
Yeah.
just more individually. That's actually kind of what I wanted to talk about. I'm thinking about
We
going
talk about
Steve
Steve
Jobs
Jobs.
mode on the on work attire. I mean, we're just
Go
gonna
for it,
pick like a
dude.
good set of pants and a good shirt, and that's gonna be what I wear. I'm gonna get like four of
Why the
them,
fuck not?
and we're just gonna run it through, and it's gonna be the most like efficiently packable stuff, and it's gonna be cheap. And whenever we run out, and that's why I think I want to go coveralls. I think I'm just gonna go like 3 pairs of Dickies coveralls, maybe switch up the
I don't know
colors,
about,
monogram my
I
name
don't know
on
about that
them so
one.
everyone knows who I am. Give me a nice clipboard, and it's over from there. Basically,
Are
I
you
mean,
a
I think.
fucking mechanic now?
What do you think the
Do you ever
feedback would
ever
be?
changing oil?
Yeah, maybe. Well, here's the thing. Do you think I know we've already talked about this, but do you think Chris is getting good or bad feedback if I start showing up in coveralls?
Bad.
Why? What's wrong with coveralls? You think there's like you think they
Dude,
really
coveralls are
care?
not professional in our line of work,
You
bro.
don't think so? If I'm wearing the
No,
same coveralls every day though, and I'm getting it done,
no, no,
what if
no.
it says Brecken Group on the back? What if I have my last name across the back like a
You
jersey?
know, I think it's still the principle of it's a
Still the
coverall,
principle
man.
of the
Like,
coverall. You know,
yeah,
I bought a pair of
yeah.
overalls. Did I tell you that?
Um, I feel like you did for some reason, yeah.
I got a pair of
Because I made a
black
Conway baseball
Dickies
joke, I think.
overalls. And I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about them. You know what I mean? Because I was hoping for. I was like, I'll throw these on and be like, these can be rocked out in public. But it's a big step to
And now
rock the
you're,
overalls outside. I don't know if I'm there yet. Because the first thing I put
yeah.
them on with, you know what I mean?
That's that's a that's like a it's like seeing something in the store and going, dude, yeah, I'm gonna wear the fuck out of this, man. And
And then
then
you
like,
don't.
but it's a little risky, you know. You're like, do I risk this? And you're like in the store, you're like hyping yourself up. You're like, yeah, dude, you got it. And then you go and buy it, and you're like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't do this.
Well, as you know, I'm all
I'm trying
about a
to think of an
risk.
example. I'm trying to think of something that I have purchased or done that with.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh,
think of like I have a good
I bought
item in
some.
my mind.
I
You
bought
go
short
first,
shorts
and
for
you
the
didn't like
gym.
them.
I put them on, and I was like, dude, I don't know about these. I wore them for a little bit during leg day because you got to see the quads grow, right?
Right?
Um, but yeah, I didn't wear them long because I remember just sitting there kind of being a little self-conscious about it because I felt like people were looking at me going, this guy's got fucking chicken legs. He's over here wearing short shorts. What the fuck? So,
You gotta just, you know
you
what,
know,
dude? As a fellow skinny leg guy, you just got to throw all that out the window. But for me personally, if I'm not wearing a shorter short, if it's longer, it really emphasizes how short my or not how short, how skinny my leg is. You have to be able to see
mm-hmm.
the thigh shape down to the calf because if you don't, you're just going to see just small calf. And then you have that typical
It's true.
bodybuilder
Yeah.
look, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just longest short
Yeah.
you've ever seen, almost a capri pant, super
I
nice
when I was
tight
out
tank.
when I was out in Georgia, I got kind of bold out there in the gym. I started rocking tanks and like um it's like a stringer tank kind of
Mm.
thing. I
I
rocked
need to
that to
buy
the
one of
gym
those
like
just to fuck with
periodically.
people because I've
Dude,
got to know. I've got to know
it's
what it's
kind of
like to wear one of
nice.
those.
It's
And
kind of nice, bro.
that's
I'm
why
not
I wear
gonna
the
lie to
crop
you.
top, dude. I know I say it all the time, and I'm not kidding you, dude. The comments are increasing. I had a guy, dude. People like I don't know what it is. Do people just approach you randomly, or do you ever feel the need to approach someone randomly?
It's a like the most rarest occasion. But if I do feel the need, it's like so solid to me that I'm just like I have to go say something to this guy, and it's gonna make his day, and it's gonna make my day that I just talked to him.
Usually I'm
Like,
drunk, and I'm like, no one should be drunk in the gym. You know what I mean? If you're drunk in the gym, maybe you've unlocked a secret. I gotta stop slouching, dog. I am nothing but
wait,
a
hold on.
neck.
You're drunk in the gym? What?
No, I'm not. I'm saying the only time that I usually would approach someone to give them like a, oh, dude, love that. That's
Oh,
sick.
oh,
Is
I
if I
see what
was
you're saying now.
drunk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you.
Yes, sorry.
Got you.
No,
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
not
yeah.
drunk in the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah.
I would never do that. That would be.
I was about to say,
I mean,
dude,
now,
what are you doing, bro?
am I gonna sit here and tell you that I've never gone to the gym, maybe a little buzzed after like an afternoon of drinking, and be like, I gotta fit a workout in, and then you just get in there and you're like, you know what, the music's kind of hitting. It's not ideal. It's not an ideal state of mind to be in, but you get in there with a little
Oh, I
mimosa
can't
buzz,
imagine.
you can maybe get some work done, honestly. But that's neither here nor there.
Maybe.
I'm only on a pure delish strawberry kiss. Bang. That's all I'm consuming prior to the
Still rocking the
gym.
bangs.
Oh, dude, I'm addicted. I can't
I
stop. I
know,
keep trying to tell myself, don't
dude.
go
I
get a
know.
bang. Don't go get one. And then I get done with my work shift.
But
I'm
you always find
absolutely
yourself, yeah,
just gassed. And the only thing that's going to get me in the
yeah,
gym is that delicious strawberry kiss. A
that
little
bang.
smooch,
Yeah,
a little smooch from that
yeah.
bang. And I know you're thinking, why? It's got to suck going to the counter with a delicious strawberry kiss in hand. But I'm sorry.
No, no,
It's the best
no, no,
one.
no,
There's not a better
no.
one. Mango
Yeah,
Tango's okay. And
yeah.
also, I used to
Mm-mm. No, 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 no. No
didn't
mango
Bangs
tango.
didn't
No
Bangs
mango
used to come in a
tango.
black can? Am I wrong?
You are correct.
Okay.
Bangs did come in a black can. They rebranded their cans 2 years ago, almost 3 years
Interesting.
ago.
I would have never
Yeah,
struck myself as a
because
Bang guy, but it's this traveling. It's I gotta have a pre-workout, and I just one day caved and was like, let's see what's up with these bangs.
I like you used to be addicted to bangs. I would have in my heyday, I would have 2 bangs a day.
Ooh, double bang,
And then I cut it
headbanger.
back to 1. And dude, 2 bang I do not suggest that,
They're
2 a
dangerous.
day. But oh my god, dude, I would wake up with the worst. I mean, just like heart palpitations, sweating, like shortness of breath, bro. Like,
That's me
and I'm
right
just like, dude,
now.
I'm too
Shortness of
young to die in
breath.
this hotel, bro. Yeah.
Dude,
No,
had a
like, have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror in a hotel and be like, I'm not going to make it out of the room. I'm going to die in this hotel
this
room.
will
It's
be
going to
it.
take people 3 days to finally figure out that I'm dead in this bed right now. Like,
I can't
that was me years ago.
I can't remember what I was listening to, but I was listening to something where they were talking about. I think it was it was obviously probably a comedian because they were talking about being on the road all the time, and they were like, "My
Yeah.
worst fear is dying in a hotel room," and I was like, "Why
Oh
did
my
you just
God.
put
Yeah,
that
dude.
thought into my head? I hadn't even thought about that." And
Dude,
then
it's
they were
the,
talking about
dude,
you could just slip in the shower and then hit your head, and then no one knows that you're in there.
yeah.
And I was like, "Stop, dude! I've
Yeah.
almost slipped. I slipped like almost slipped the other day."
House cleaning comes up. They knock on your door. They open up the door and they hear the shower running. They go, "Oh, he's in the shower. We're not going to come in today."
Like
They
the
close the
classic
door. They
movie
walk away.
scene.
Next
Classic
day,
movie. Go ahead. Sorry.
the next day they do the same thing. They open up. Oh, he's in the shower. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll come back later. And maybe then the second time when they come back later that day, the next day they go, oh, hey, wait, this guy's just always in the shower. Like,
They
what the
get a
fuck's going
call.
on? And they
Yeah.
might adventure in there then, maybe not. I mean, who knows, right? They may call hotel management. Hotel manager's like, just leave the fucking guy alone, man. He's in the shower. Who gives a shit, right?
And he's
Leave
jacking
him
off in the
alone.
shower, dude. Leave him
Third day
fucking
comes in.
alone, dude.
Yeah. Third day in, they knock on the door. This motherfucker's in the shower again. God, okay, we'll come back, right? And they do it again, and they're like, all right, finally. They're like,
It's his checkout day. Checkout
and you
day's
like to
hit. He's
think at
got to
that
leave.
point,
He's got to leave.
well, and at that point, you like to think that somebody you work with or whatever is like calling somebody, going, "Hey, man, I haven't seen this guy in a couple days. Haven't heard from him. He's not answering calls, texts. Fiance, parents, somebody's like raising
You
some
would
red
think.
flags, going, "Hey, what the hell is going on?" Right? And they find your lifeless body in the shower. But I mean, still, like, dude,
Awful way to
dying
be
in a hotel
found
room has
in the
got to be
shower.
it's got to be the worst, bro. Oh yeah, you're
In a
just fucking
double.
butt ass naked, water running on you,
And
like
you're not even in
skin's probably all pruny.
not even in a suite. You're just in a standard queen room. awful. Not even
Yeah,
ideal.
yeah,
One,
yeah.
both
Like,
beds
not
are
only is this guy
unmade.
dead, but he was
He broke
yeah,
as fuck. Like, dude's freaking poor as hell. He's in this freaking double queen.
yeah.
Freaking, come on
Yeah,
now.
not only is he dead, but he's fucking poor, dude. What the fuck?
Like, what is this guy
Guy
doing? Get him
clearly
a
had nothing
freaking
going
king
on.
standard. This is the most travel humor I've ever heard in my entire life. No one will think that is hilarious unless they have
Well,
stayed
and then
in
they're gonna
multiple
sit there and they're
hotels
gonna
in a
be like,
row.
"Is it?" They're gonna be like, "Well, we're gonna have to tell the family that somebody came in here and shot his ass because I mean, he's broke, he's dead in the fucking shower, and he slipped. That's how he actually died. No, we gotta let this guy give him a bone.
Hotel
Let him
manager
die
pulls
some heroic,
hotel manager's like reaches behind him,
like,
pulls out a gun. All right, cool. Now people think he's got
all
shot.
right, cool, we're
Perfect.
good.
All right, we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Get him out of here. Please let him go out on a cool note. You know, news hits. Man
Maybe
shot
that's
to death in hotel
maybe that's some of the
shower. Shooter not found. Everyone's like, gosh, you can't stay at the
maybe
country
that's
Inn
some
and
of the
suites now.
maybe that's some of the cold cases. What if
Maybe.
that's some of the cold cases out there? Is they were like the cops are like, this is too fucking embarrassing. We can't put this on a report. Let's just say he got shot or whatever. And they're just like, yep, case closed. And then the family's over here raising hell. They're like, who did it? Who did it? And the cops are like, fuck, man, we can't tell them the real story. Like, let's just lead them on a goose chase, bro. Like,
Just get him goosed.
so yeah.
Dude, that's how I feel in some of these hotels. I'm like, they could really do whatever they wanted to. I mean, they just have a master key to somewhere where you're just vulnerable. It's a lot of
Oh
trust.
yeah.
But you know what?
Oh yeah.
You just gotta hope that there's not a sicko managing your Hampton Inn and Suites.
That's why you gotta do the little door locks and shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I was always thinking, am I weird for hitting the deadbolt in the hotel? But I always do the
No,
deadbolt.
dog,
Or
no.
not the deadbolt, but
Do the
is that a
deadbolt
deadbolt with the one
and
where like
the
it
other
locks the
deal.
door? I always get that
No, that's
confused.
I don't know what that is, but you gotta do that one too. Do
The
that one and do
deadbolt's
the
the one.
fucking
The
deadbolt, bro.
deadbolt's the one that even if they have the key, they can't unlock it. Right?
Yeah,
It's got to be
yeah,
opened from the
yeah,
inside.
yeah,
Classic. Well, enough hotel
yeah.
talk. I didn't even ask you how you're doing. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm making it, man. How are you?
Not too bad. You know, it's just another year, right? I think this is the first episode of the new year. Sorry it's so late.
Yay!
But I think my cop out's gonna be just this is the start of the new season. You know, every good show takes a good break in between seasons, and this is gonna be the third season of Sorry I Spaced Out. Can you believe it?
I can't. No, I can't believe we've been doing this for as long as we have.
Did we start in
Surprised it's
2022?
lasted.
We don't have
Honestly,
as many episodes as we probably
did,
should
yeah.
have, but you know we're busy guys.
We
We're
don't.
closing deals left and right,
Yeah.
working projects, managing things, Excel sheets, talking to Bobby, living life.
Well, it doesn't help. It doesn't help start my new year. I was fucking sick.
Ooh,
like,
that's tough. I was about to say, let's
2
do a quick
weeks or
holiday
whatever.
recap.
Yeah.
What'd you have? Did you have
Yeah,
the
so
old
I was
19? Did you have COVID 47?
fuck if I know, dude. I was just sick as a dog. That's all I know. Lost my voice. It's like couldn't even record if I wanted to. You know, that was going on. Food truck stuff's going on. You know, it's getting cold and shit. So I've been having to make some deals, do some events, and do some shit like that. And
Nice,
it's
nice.
been busy. You know?
Yeah, dude.
So
Hell yeah. How's the food truck
busy
been?
with my day job.
Looks like it's beasting.
It's doing all right. I'm pleasantly surprised. So in November and December with the holidays and all that, it kind of slowed down.
Right.
But it's starting to pick back up, and I'm kind of surprised by that. But also, I mean, obviously, very thankful and grateful that it is, right? Because I want to thrive, bro.
Dude, we
Want
gotta
that
do
baby to pump in the waffles.
we gotta do a baking collab. You know, I'm quite the baker.
The thing about that is technically it's not legal.
What's that?
So
Baking?
you have
Like if
to
I made food,
So
like
baking
it
is
has to be
legal,
made
that's fine.
inside your kitchen.
Correct. Yep. That's the
Or
problem.
bought from a
because
reliable
I've had
source.
other people. Yeah, because I've had other people that are like, oh, like, I should bake this, and like you should go sell this stuff or whatever. Like,
Like, I'd
people
love
love
to.
this, and I'm like, I would love to. However, I don't want the Department of Health from the great state of Arkansas to come up my ass. So
Then let me teach you how to make some cinnamon rolls, brother. Let's take a day. Learn how to use the yeast. Get your
I
hands
don't
on
have
the
a
dough,
I
brother.
don't have an oven.
No
I don't have
oven
an
in the
oven in there.
truck? Mmm.
No oven in the truck, bro.
That's
We're we're
tough,
we're a lean
nasty.
machine, baby.
No, you
Yeah,
gotta
we're a
be.
lean machine.
You gotta be. Well,
Yeah.
damn, son. Well, that helps me transition, though. I mean, I hate to do this to you, but I made some delicious homemade ciabatta bread this
I
weekend.
saw that. I think you sent me a picture of
Yeah, I
that,
sent you a
right?
picture of the ciabatta.
Yeah, yeah,
And it
yeah.
was too,
Look
dude.
nice.
So, like, I know we're probably a little late to this, but New Year's goal, I guess you could say. My plan's to cook something every
Yeah,
single weekend. If I can just come home, get in that kitchen, because I finally have a big enough kitchen to actually get stuff done in a timely manner. Last place just had no
yeah.
room to work. And I'm starting to get like some good
Hmm.
utensils. Like this is probably gonna be a good cooking episode for me because I've just been chefing nonstop. Made one of my favorite meals that I've like whenever I first started getting into cooking, one of the first things that I ever made that was like, I guess like not unconventional, but just not something that any average Joe could probably just like hop on and be like, all right, let's just make this
Yeah.
today. But I made some chicken parm, like fried the chicken and everything, made the
There you
sauce,
go. Yeah.
shredded the cheese, whole nine.
Hell
So
yeah.
revisited that this weekend, dude. It was unbelievable. So good. It's like the
Love
best
it.
part
Let's
is, and
go.
it's, I mean, not my recipe, of course, but a shout out to the old Joshua Wiseman. If you are unfamiliar with that guy, you should get familiar. If anyone
Hell
who just
yeah.
loves cooking, watch this man, dude. Anything that he recommends or makes is going
He's
to
got some
be
good shit on there.
delicious. And it's typically like the step by steps are so easy. You're getting to see him actually doing
Yeah.
it. He's a good personality, if you ask me. So it's a little promo for Josh Wiseman, but I have both of his cookbooks now. So the chicken parm is from the first one, which kind of funny. A lot of these you can just like find on his YouTube, but it is fun to have the physical text copy.
Yeah.
But I digress. I guess. Needless to say, sauce has like little chopped up bacon in it, a little bit of fresh garlic that you like cook up. Just so good. But I made the
Yeah.
ciabatta bread for leftovers because we made chicken parm sandwiches with it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And the ciabatta was
Hell
kind of my
yeah.
first venture into kind of a bread that.
Oh God. Where'd he go?
Damn,
Oh, there he
son.
is. There he
I'm
is.
here, but you're coming out of my fucking. You're coming out of my computer now. Gosh damn it. It was doing so good.
It was doing good.
Oh, it stopped the recording, I bet. It did. Nope, I'm still running.
I'm
It's still
seeing.
running.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm seeing it.
Let me get you. Damn, how can I get you back to my. Okay, here we go. Damn, it won't let me change that. That is some ass. All right, hold on. That's annoying. Let me unplug my headphones and plug them back in.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me some chatter.
Yeah, cheddar.
Fuck, dude.
It's coming out of your
Oh,
laptop.
we're back. We're back. We're back.
Hell yeah.
We're back. But no, made some chicken parm sandwiches with ciabatta. But like I was saying, it's a bread that I'm not familiar with. I've made just like your standard loaf bread, cinnamon rolls. Made some pretzels the other weekend that were super good. Just I love handling the dough. I don't know what it is, but it's very rewarding to because it.
There goes the mic. We have to get this guy a new fucking microphone.
We got to give me a new mic, and
Yep, there you go.
I think I just lost the recording. I'm gonna stop the recording.
No, I still see it.
You still see it?
Yeah. I still got a
Okay.
red dot on you and myself.
I think it just cuts them every time. Like I think it becomes a new recording once I cut out. But fuck, dude, this is like becoming just a nightmare to tell this story now. Jesus. But no, I guess what I'm getting at is most of the doughs that I'm used to are like pretty structured doughs. Like you can just kind of like
Yeah.
manhandle them, roll them into a ball. They go into a bowl. They rise for like however long. Punch it down,
Yeah.
shape it into whatever you need it to do, and then you're good. But this dough was just like so wet and sticky, and you have to like get your hand under it, and you have to like slap it against the side of the bowl, and I guess it just like toughens up the dough. I have no idea how this shit works, but it's pretty cool, honestly.
Interesting.
And then you let it rest, and then you take it and you like fold it over on itself inside the bowl, and then you have to like do these like
Mm-hmm.
constant like more resting periods, more folding, but nonetheless, dude, came out really good. I had to actually take like a skillet, stick it in the oven, and then like pour water into it to create some steam. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of like it's a little bit of a science, and I think that's why I like it. It's almost takes you back to like being in the lab, and then you just get to enjoy fresh bread. I mean, can you beat fresh bread? Your home gets to smell like it, and it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm more of a cookie guy myself, but I mean, I can appreciate a good bread.
I
You know,
made some cookies
smell.
this weekend
You
as
know.
well. I can
Oh.
I can whip those guys out quick now. That used to be a like a good hour long process for me. We're whipping cookies out in like 15 minutes, letting them rest in the fridge,
Hell yeah.
cooking them later.
How do you how do you compare them to Beck's cookies? Where we at on
So
the scale here?
Beck's gets a thicker cookie that I think than what I'm rocking. Mine's almost more. It's more like compact and chewy. Like it's more like I don't know. They're good. It just depends on the day too. Like depends on how long I let the dough sit in the
Gotcha.
fridge. But I would say I would be curious to because I haven't had Beck's cookies in a while. But I like just my pure memory, delicious cookies.
Yeah,
So I would be
they
very
are good.
interested to see how we match up head to head. But I mean, it's not my recipe.
We should
But
have a
this is
bake
like
off.
Becky has her own recipe. It's kind of just her. She altered the Nestle Toll House recipe, right? She kind of threw in her own little
I
Becky twist on it because I asked her one time. I
I
think.
I have no idea. She had an original. She had a recipe that she took, and then yeah, she threw in her own shit, and now she has her cookie
Tell her
recipe.
this: if she's nice
So
enough, if she feels so kind, if it's not like a family secret, tell her to send it my way and I'll make them and see how I do.
she won't do it.
She won't do it. That's fair.
I've asked her. No, I've asked her a million times. I'm like, will you like if I get married and you know stuff like that? Like, will you give my wife your recipe? And she's like, no. All right,
That's
cool.
fair. That's fair.
Fuck me, I guess.
Yep, that
So,
is fair. That's pretty. But I also
but
made some cinnamon rolls. I think I made. Dude, I was baking it. I was just in the kitchen this week.
you were
Made some
baking
cinnamon
up the
rolls.
fuck. Yeah, you were.
Dude, it's just therapy.
You just
It just feels so
you just
good to
get the
be in the
bug, bro. You're
kitchen.
just like
And it snowed, so I mean, I was just had nothing to do. I'm in the
it did.
house.
Yeah,
Might as well
yeah,
make some sweet treats. And nothing beats the homemade
yeah.
cinnamon roll. I mean, it's pretty top tier. You make this thing called a tangzong. So you get like water, milk, and flour, and you just put it on some heat and you start
Okay.
stirring it. And then just out of nowhere, it turns into
Yeah.
like this mashed potato like substance. Take it off, throw that to the side, and then once you start mixing your dough, throw that tangzong in there. Makes it so fluffy. It's crazy. Gives like
Huh.
the most insane texture you've ever sensed on some bread.
Interesting.
It's cool. It's
Never.
I use it in the cinnamon rolls I make, and then it's also part of I'll make like hamburger buns or dinner rolls, and those go
Yeah.
hard. Those are pretty sick. The ciabatta I had to make something
I.
and let it sit for like 14 to 18 hours. So some of this stuff is it's
Jeez.
long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I don't. I've never really gotten into the whole baking thing.
It's so
I.
sick, dude.
I'm.
Cooking, I love that shit.
I've. Yeah. I've always been more interested in cooking, not necessarily the baking part of things. Right. I don't
I
know
want to get
why.
better at
Just.
meats. Like I'm not bad. I just like there's such a fine line sometimes in like the heat levels you have to try to hit. You can fuck some meat
Yeah.
up so quick.
Yeah. You can. And there, nothing's more disappointing than going to the store and grabbing like you know, 40, $50 worth of steak or something and fucking them up.
Yeah, just
It's just
absolutely butchering it.
detrimental.
So
Yeah,
detrimental.
it's detrimental to the health. Like
It's not good.
you're just like, fuck, dude. Spent $50 on this shit.
Yeah, and then you just like
Doing a
kind of
good
hate
steak
yourself
and I
for a second
fucked
because
it
then
up.
you're
Yeah.
making it for other people. Like I hate cooking for other people, dude. You want to just list like
Oh, dude,
top
it's the
three
worst.
worst things I hate doing?
Yeah.
Cooking for other people, dude. I had a moment.
Well,
So
because
go ahead, go
you
ahead.
you like it. Like you like it, right? And like and you know that you like it. And so you make it how you like it. But you have no idea like cooking and all that, it's like it's such an opinion based thing. It's like just because I like this doesn't mean that everybody else is gonna like it. So it's like that. It's like when you give it to them, they start eating it. You're just kind of like, "Do you like it?
Yeah,
Do,
so what's up?
do you hate it? Like, give me a reaction here." And they're like,
Dude,
"Oh yeah, it's good, it's good." And you're like, "Is it though?"
I have
Or are
this
you just
sick
saying
thing
that?
that I do
Because
whenever
I
I
want to hurt
make
my feelings.
something. When I make something that I know is fire, I'm like, this is good. I know this is good. And I'll give it to
Yeah,
someone and they like start eating it. I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, right? Like kind of like playing it down. I'm like, it could be better. It's not the worst. And they're like, holy
yeah,
shit. Like, dude, I don't know if I've actually talked about this. My mom, I guess her favorite cake is strawberry cake. And for her birthday, she was like, "Will you make me a strawberry cake?" And I was like, "For sure, dog. I'll give it my shot, like best shot. Like I've never made cake before, so let's just go into it." So, dude, I mean, I'm
yeah.
in here pureeing strawberries, doing the whole nine. The only thing that I was missing, and this is like something you kind of learned a fun fact through this. I just assumed that the pink color in strawberry cake was from the strawberries. It's not. It's just food
Food
coloring.
dye.
Because I made it with
Yeah,
no food dye. You know how it turns out? It turns out just like it just looks like white cake with like a little bit of like this
yeah,
hue
yeah,
to it. But then I also saved a little bit of the
yeah.
puree, threw that in the homemade cream cheese icing. Dude, I'm not a big cake guy.
Mm,
Gosh damn, it was good.
mm.
And I did the whole nine
Sounds
of
delicious.
bake two cake pans and you stack them on top, icing in the middle. Made a
Yeah, yeah,
legitimate
yeah,
cake.
yeah.
Pretty sick. It's pretty fun.
Dude, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, I mean,
Dude, I
I've been
love
in the
cake, bro.
kitchen. Been in the kitchen. You cannot stop me right now.
Dude, I love it, bro. We got a Blackstone for Christmas, and I was like, when I got it, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. We're about to be griddling up all
Oh, the
kinds of
griddle's
shit.
nice.
But then it got fucking cold. It's like, fuck. It's like, there goes that. So I haven't used it. I've used it twice so far. I haven't been able to use it. Well, it's been cold, so I haven't been able to use it since the last time I used it. Which that was probably like 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, or something like that. Right before it got like super cold or whatever.
Yeah.
But dude, when it starts getting warm out there, bro, everything that we have in this house is going to be coming
It's
off that
going
griddle,
on the
bro. 'Cause I
Blackstone.
just love that shit, dude.
It's so good.
Dude,
Bill got one year.
Blackstones are the truth, bro.
It's unmatched. Burgers, delicious.
Yeah,
Steak, delicious. Eggs, good. Bacon. I mean, just anything, throw it on there.
yeah,
Slap it on the thing.
yeah. Anything, just throw it on there, bro. Oh yeah, I was trying to make the homemade uh
Oh, you're going hash
hash
brown mode.
browns. Yeah, yeah. That did not turn out the way I wanted it
That's
to.
fine though.
I need to. I think it's the type of potato that I picked. I
What were
wasn't
you
choosy
using?
about the potato that I got.
What'd you
I
get?
used Yukon Gold potatoes,
You got to go russet, I think.
and I think you do. Yeah, I
I think
think
you
I
got to go
fucked that
thick
one up, and I
russet.
think that's part of the reason. Yeah,
The Yukon
yeah.
Gold, while a great
But
potato, because I made some mashed taters recently. Pound of butter in those guys
mhm,
from the new cookbook I got for Christmas. Pound of butter in those
yeah,
boys. They were the creamiest little taters I've ever had. I'll have to send them to you. I'll just send you a picture of them. I mean, it was like
did you?
Carly got mad at me. She legitimately got mad at me when I told her I put a pound of butter in these mashed potatoes. She's like, that's too much
Oh,
butter.
I'm
I was like,
sure.
it's what the recipe calls for. I'm making it with the pound of butter. And if you do not know what a pound of butter is, that is 4 sticks of butter slapped into these mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
So good. Oh,
yeah.
so, and you have to, I mean, you have to sit there and just stir these guys. I mean, you're just whipping this butter into these taters. But it comes out, no, it's
Oh
unmatched because did you do the classic New Year's meal? Pork chops, black eyed peas, greens, all the good luck stuff that never
no,
works.
no,
Because I have a shit year
no. We
every
didn't.
year. No, I'm just
No, we
kidding. I have a
didn't.
great year. Had an amazing year. My year
No,
was
we didn't do any of
sensational.
that. We didn't do any of
Well,
that.
your year's fucked.
I don't
You were gonna
remember what
have
we
the
did.
worst luck, dude. I bet you did all the things you're not supposed to
I
do.
mean, no fucking shit. No fucking
You
shit, dude.
probably,
I mean, I started off the year sick. I got a kid coming in like 2 months. I
hey,
mean,
that's good
like
luck.
no
Come on
shit,
now,
my year's
be
fucked.
nice to that guy. Be nice to him, dude. He's not even here yet. He's
Dude, all I'm
fighting.
saying, bro, is I'm not looking forward to the fucking crying and all that
Oh, dude,
bullshit,
you're gonna lose
bro.
your mind. I
Like,
just know you are.
oh, I
You're
know,
gonna
dude,
lose it.
and like that's why it's a good thing that we're having him in like March because it'll start getting warm and I can be out in the gym in the garage like as much as I need to. Like I can still take care of the kid, I can still, help out and all that stuff. But when I need to get away and release some of the just frustration and the anger, I can go over into the gym. I can bang some iron around or whatever, maybe work on some of my woodworking projects, and I'll be good, right? I don't have to leave the house, and so I'll still be present, right? That's the only good thing about like when he's potentially going to be born. So,
And you're about to get dad strength.
but
So I bet your
dude, I
bench is
know
about to
I'm
go
looking
up.
forward to that one. I hope
I think
so.
that's a real thing. I mean, aren't
Hope so.
dads just a little bit stronger? Like, why are you so strong? You're not lifting anything. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Except for Bill. Bill's in
I don't
CrossFit
know
now,
what the
so he
deal
might
is
be able to
there.
kick my ass now. He's probably out stamina, at least. He definitely beat me if we're going in endurance, I'd be like, oh shit, he's got me. CrossFit scares me, dude.
Well,
Can't do it.
dude, I enjoy like so we did like a grip. I think I told this story. We did
Did
like
you
a
do a
grip
group
strength
workout?
kind of thing or whatever.
When?
No, we did like a grip strength test
Oh,
or
grip.
whatever.
I was like, group strength? I
Yeah,
was like, what
yeah,
the hell are you doing?
not group. No, not grip, and
Yes.
kicked everybody's ass.
Yeah, and you feel great, right? And then Chris probably stepped up and was like,
Yeah, I
get
was like,
your ass out of here, dog.
yeah, and Chris went up there and he was like, oh, I got you, and he went and did it or whatever, and he was like, I think so. I did like 135, something like that,
Was like
and he did
pounds per
90, and I
inch or
was like,
something. What is that? Did you like beast him? Like,
dude, I
fuck
don't
you,
know.
dude. You get your weak ass hands out of
I
here,
was just
Chris.
like, yeah. Like, dude, I can
Like,
crush an apple right now, bro. Just give me an apple. I'll crush it.
just anytime you
Just
see
like
him
that.
now holding anything, you should be like, hey, you need me to hold that for you? Like, I don't want your weak ass grip strength to give out in the middle of you holding that drink or something, spill it all over yourself. Be like, I think that cup requires
Oh man.
95. I think that's a 95 requirement cup you got there, and you're only at 90.
Let me go
Your
ahead and
your
let me take
fingers
this
are
from you. Make
your
sure you don't
fingers are
spill
bound to
this.
fail. just he's sitting there just
Treat him like a
shaking
toddler.
the entire time. He's just
He's like,
holding like
hey man, can you give me can you give me some water or something? And you just come back with a little fucking sippy cup or whatever. Like, here you go, buddy. I know you're gonna drop it. So
yeah, I know you're gonna drop this. Like like those cups that kids have that don't spill. Did you just say that? Sorry if I just
yeah.
actually just
Oh, I said a sippy cup, but
okay,
I mean,
sippy
yeah,
cup, yeah. Like it's almost like the mud
yeah.
jugs and stuff that you used to have where like you can't knock it over.
Dude, I was
Gosh,
trying to
damn, dude.
explain that to somebody the other day. Fucking mud jugs and spit buds and shit.
Which
It was
one did you
Brie.
have? Which one did you have?
I had the spit bud.
Because
Yeah,
and then you could stick
because
the
it fit
can
in
in
the.
you could stick the can in the bottom and twist it and it would open the seal, right?
Yeah, and it fit in uh cup holders in cars. So I was like, dude, this is killer. Like
You know
this is
what's
the one,
funny?
right? Because the mud jugs just sat there.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Carly about your spit bud the other day. I was like, you should have seen this thing and how to the brim
Oh,
it
it was
got.
disgusting.
So disgusting. Just thinking of how
Disgusting,
much
bro.
spit was in that. It was like a 24-ounce jug
Yeah,
filled to the brim with spit.
fucking
Like I don't know
gross.
if you can truly figure out how much spit it takes to create 24 ounces. That is so much spit. So much.
Dude, fucking
I remember
gross, man.
spitters are
Fucking
the
gross.
nastiest things
I'm
ever.
smelling it, dude.
Oh, they're sick.
Dude,
They smell awful. Like,
oh
I
my
don't even know
god.
how to describe
Dude,
the
it smells
smell.
awful.
It's like sharp.
You
It
were
hurts.
you were you were in there. You were in the truck with me one time. I think we were going to the gym, and I spilt a spitter on
Oh,
me.
you spilled one. You've spilt one in front of me, and I think you've also drank one in front of me, maybe,
I have, yeah, dude. Oh god, dude.
or almost did. I think you were like, I
Fucking
almost just took
hell.
a sip of this, and I was like, dog, do not do that, or tell me about
Oh,
that.
I definitely have. I definitely have done it. Um,
That's got
and
to
I
be miserable.
definitely. It's one of those things that you put it in your mouth, and as soon as you fill up your mouth, you're like, "Yep, that's not what I thought it was," and you just
You were
spit
like,
it
that
back
is
in there, and you're just like, let me
Can we
go
go
get
ahead
some
and
water
agree
and rinse
that
that
that's
out.
probably one of the worst things ever? Taking a sip of something, thinking it's something else, only for it to not be that. Even if you were taking a sip of something,
Yeah,
thinking it
sucks.
was a Dr. Pepper, and you sip it and it's water, like that water hits your throat, and you're like, God, what is
Oh,
that? Like it's your brain's first
yeah,
instinct is, what the
yeah.
hell? What's going on? What just
No,
happened
yeah,
to me?
yeah, yeah.
There was
Or
something.
like coffee or something. Coffee
Yes.
versus water. Like, dude, there was some morning. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I had a cup, and it was kind of like it's kind of like a Yeti or like a Stanley, I guess, or whatever. But it didn't have a straw, and like I would drink coffee out of it, and then I'd rinse it out and pour water in there. I'd just drink water for the rest of the day. And like for some reason, I thought that there was still like some mildly hot coffee in there, and I took a sip, and it was just cold ass water, bro. And it just like
Spit it
sent me
out.
into shock for a second. I was just like, "Oh my god, what was that?" Like,
You're like holding it in your
oh
mouth.
fuck, it's water. Okay, yeah.
Oh, just classic water. There's some classic water. That's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to think of the most recent time that happened to me, where I was going in for just a big sip of something, and you realize very quickly that it is not what you anticipated it being. I can't even
Well,
think of
that's
it,
the
but
worst part. It's
that's
like
awful.
you anticipate it being something else, so you're like, oh yeah, dude, I'm about to get a big old gulp of X, and you get fucking Y, and you're like, oh god, what is this? Like, what happened? It like throws you off. Like, it's almost like it's almost like people when they eat something and they put something in their mouth and they're expecting it to be like one texture and it's another, and you're just kind of like, oh, whoa, hey, chill out. What the fuck?
That has happened to me before too, as well. When you're like, I'll take a risk on taking a bite of
Yeah,
this, and then you're like, oh god, what
yeah.
did I just take a bite of? Ooh, ooh. I used to be a big texture guy. I'm still not the best.
Oh yeah,
I don't like.
yeah.
I think we've talked about this before. Pudding still gets me like that. Just I don't
Really,
like it at all. No thanks.
fish is what gets me.
That's a weird one.
Uh,
That's a weird one, but I understand it. It's flaky.
yeah, yeah. Fish is not one that I
It's soft.
like.
It's very soft. And if you're not
Yeah,
used to
like
that, it
salmon.
throws you off.
Yeah, like salmon, bro. Like, and that's another thing with like fish. I've just deemed like fish is just too hard to fucking eat. Like, it's not worth what you're getting out of it.
Oh, dude, I
Like,
love
think
fish,
about
dude.
like
Come on.
crawfish.
Come on.
Like, I know
Come on.
crawfish is not a fish technically, but like crawfish is a lot of fucking work for a little amount of food, right? And people
I'll
just
give you
sit there just
crawfish.
for fucking hours, bro.
That's why you
And
gotta
it's
have to
like it's not
boil.
even worth it, dude. Oh, I
It's
know, but
not.
still, it's not even worth it, bro.
You know what?
And
You would
then
have some
like
crawfish.
salmon, bro.
Get you an etouffee, and then just call it a day. Get you a crawfish etouffee.
Well,
They've got it out of the shell for you already, and go to town.
and then
You
you've
hate
got
shrimp too? You anti shrimp?
salmon.
What's wrong with
I don't
salmon?
like shrimp. Yeah,
You can get
anti
skin off
shrimp.
salmon. If you get skin off
Salmon,
salmon, you're
dude.
fine.
Bro,
Even skin on's
salmon
good.
like fucking falls. Dude, salmon like fucking falls apart, bro. Like you're
No,
sitting there like
dude.
trying to fucking get it with your
No,
fork, and you're
dude.
just
Come
like,
on.
God, dude, like fucking damn it,
You
dude.
gotta
How
you
many
gotta
times do I have
go
to stab this little piece?
you gotta go pescatarian. Come on now. You gotta be what about tilapia? What about grouper? What about mahi
No,
mahi?
fuck it, fuck
Come
it.
on.
I don't
Come
think
on
I've ever
now.
had grouper. I don't think I've ever had tilapia or
Dude,
mahi mahi.
you're missing out. I'm gonna get you to like fish. You're gonna be a fish guy. You fish. How do you
I
not
like
like fish?
catfish.
Get out of
Fish
town,
for
son.
sport, dude. I don't
I
fish
like
for.
some of the
I don't
worst
fish
fish
for.
out there. Dude, Bill's about to get me. He's about to get me into the fly. He bought me like tons of gear.
Dude, I have, bro. I just got a brand new fly rod and a brand new fly reel.
Dude,
I'm down.
come on.
Y'all
Bill's
say the
got
word, I'm there.
dude, Bill loves it. He's fully in. We got him a vest for Christmas. He's loving it. He's simsed
Let's
up.
go,
He
dude.
loves some Sims.
We can
He's
eat.
like
Oh hell yeah, bro.
yeah,
Let's
dude.
go,
Dude,
Bill.
he's going top of the
We can even get.
line.
We can get Big Bobby in on this, bro.
Dude, Bob
Big
would
Bobby
probably
loves to
like it.
fly fish.
I bet he would. Does he? Does
Dude,
he
yeah,
already
he
do it?
loves it. He
He's
used to tie. No, he hasn't in years, but he used to tie his own flies, and he used to do it all the time. Like I bought him a tie flying kit a couple years ago for Christmas.
that's
I bet that
Bill's
hell's
next
still in a
move.
box, but
I can already just like see I'm gonna come home one day. Bill's gonna have like a little workshop and he's gonna be like, I finally found my thing. I'm making
let's fucking go,
flies.
Bill.
Yeah,
Let's
dude, he's
fucking
loving
go,
it.
Bill.
He's
Let's
loving
go.
it. He's
Yeah.
going out by himself sometimes, with people sometimes, wading out in the water, becoming one with nature,
Hell
getting out
yeah.
there.
Hell
Stuff
yeah.
that I'm not doing. Stuff that I am so far from. You know?
Dude, you need so here's what I'm getting. Here's what I'm hearing right now. Okay. I'm hearing that if you move to Conway, we'll have endless food, bro. Just fire ass food. Fly
Yeah,
fishing, a garage gym,
dude.
fucking Well, I mean, what else could you want?
It
In-person
sounds good.
podcast?
I know it sounds nice. It sounds nice for me, for sure. I've got a lot of pluses, but it's mainly just me and you hanging out. That's like, that's like when you look at like what
What more could you want?
I know, exactly. I know. It's just like, it's like, babe, I can record the podcast in person. You don't understand. We can be in the same room. There will be no more lag. We'll never talk over each other
We're
again.
totally going to the top. We're gonna beat Joe Rogan. I swear to God, we're right there.
The problem with Sorry I Spaced Out is we're just talking over each other every day because we're on this damn. You got to worry about the internet connection, and it really is proven fact. No one gives a fuck if it looks like a Zoom call because they know we're not together right now. Look at me. Let's see if we can high five through the let's high five through the riverside here. Oh. Come on now, you got to go through this. You got to go to this side.
I wasn't ready. I thought we were going this way.
Just, dude. You know what I also got this weekend? This is like reverting back to cooking real quick, but I needed a new knife block. You know what I mean? Like a block of knives. Like you got steak knives, got your main knife, or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're in Walmart. Yeah. Probably not the best place to grab your knives, but they've had they had this knife set, and I've always wanted the knife set that is magnetic, and you just slap the blade up on there. Got me one of those bad boys.
Yes, bro. Sick. Let's so fucking sick. Go, dude. That's
I know
sick.
It looks sick. Yeah, and they're good. Hell yeah. They're not bad. I'm sure they're not fantastic, but I'm cutting away. And then
honestly, bro, you just need a good sharpener.
Well, I have a sharpener. I think I just do. Here's the thing: we got these blades whenever we were. I think it was our first year up in Fayetteville, so it was 2017 when we got these blades. So they've taken a beating for sure. And you're not supposed to send them to the dishwasher, and you do it anyway because you get lazy one day, and they rust to hell, and you're like,
I didn't know that.
Damn it, don't do that. Yeah, you got to be careful with the dishwasher. There's one thing I'm always weary of. This is like the most just domesticated house thing I've ever said. But you got to be careful drying your clothes, and you got to be careful washing your dishes because you can fuck something up very quickly. And not washing, drying your clothes. I'm a big, I love hanging my clothes up, but you got to do that right too. You hang your clothes up poorly, you're going to smell like ass. Do it right, smells good, saves just the quality of the fabric. I've learned you can't dry the jeans. The jeans have to be hung. Unless it's like a Wrangler. A Wrangler can withstand the wash pretty good. Like the work stuff. Yeah. Like a good pair of Levi's, if you want those Levi's to hold up, you got to like wash them, hang them, and then like kind of like after they've hung for a little bit, then hit them with the dry, give them that breath of fresh air. They come out feeling very nice. Got to watch out for your denim.
I'll tell you my. Go ahead.
I was going to say, because this relates to you, I finally ripped a pair of Wranglers at the pocket.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Because I'm a cropped ring guy. Honestly. I like to crop the rings up. Let them. I wear them just a little differently. It's not as country.
Yeah, you do.
And I promised to our Almighty Lord, Jesus Christ, that one day you'll see these out on the streets. They're coming. I'm usually about 2 years ahead. That's what I've decided. I'm 2 years ahead on the trends as far as shit goes. Because you know what I'm seeing now? Statement. It is. But I mean, I'm telling you, dude, it all started with Patagonia. I've said this many times.
I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. Yeah.
I was wearing the quote unquote
you were the
girls
first guy
jacket.
I knew that had.
And then what do you know? What do you know? Everyone's walking around Cinchilla snaps left and right.
Yep.
Get out of my face.
I still have
my face. And they're great. They're the best jackets ever.
Yeah, they are.
That's what my down jacket is. Want to get a better down jacket, dude? You want to like a Arc'teryx? I'm just kidding. Arc'teryx is pretty sick.
What are you doing, fucking hiking, bro?
What are you freaking Eskimo or something, dude? Like, what the hell are you doing? You're out there in the terrain. You freaking who's the guy that climbs the mountains? Gosh dang.
What?
The guys that are like climbing mountains and shit, like the free solo guys,
mountaineers.
I mean, like I know, like were you the alpinist? just any rock climber, just anyone who's touching rocks, boulder. No, did you ever watch Free Solo or Dawnwall?
I did not know.
Gosh damn it, dude. We got to get you. Dude, come on. Hold on, dude.
Come on, dude. You know this. You know this, bro.
Gosh damn it, dude. I have
You
to
knew
help
the answer to that question.
I gotta help the
You knew the answer
D-Tech.
to that question.
I gotta help the D-Tech crew real quick.
Don't do it, bro.
I have to. I'm
I don't
gonna
need
see if I
your
can handle
help,
this through
bro.
via text. I gotta handle it via text. We're gonna keep this running. We're gonna
Yeah,
keep
let's do it.
trolling. You know what's crazy is I would have thought this one was gonna like go by quick, but we've actually been kind of like just sitting in this for a second. We're only at 44 minutes.
Yeah.
Where should we go? Let's date some topics here because like if you just listen to this, we could release this at any moment. This has nothing to timestamp it. I don't think. Other than that, we've talked about New Year's. We've got the football
I don't know.
playoffs, dude. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that is going
Our
on.
our,
Yeah,
our
yeah,
bread
it's
and
true.
butter.
It's true.
We had probably the greatest thing ever happen. You got the Cowboys and the Eagles lost in the same weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me.
Yep.
Give it to me again. And it was by just the greatest teams ever.
You got the Bills and the Chiefs playing against each other this week.
So hyped for that game. You know what? I don't even care who wins that game. Of course, I'd love for it to be the Chiefs, but you know how bad Josh Allen deserves a chance.
Oh, dude, he's giving it his all, bro.
He's out there trying his best. He's out there just
giving it
and he wants it so bad. You know he does, and he's got everyone around him, and he's just like, when are they going to take this from me? And then I'm never going to have it again. They're going to trade Stephon Diggs.
And he's a young guy too.
They're going to trade James Cook, and they're going to be like, all right, dude, how does it sound if we give you Miles Sanders and we actually get Allen Robinson III back for you.
What's that running back? Isn't it like Keyshawn? Is it Keyshawn Vaughn?
You're talking about Keyshawn Vaughn, dude. Loves? That is the best bit
like
that runs through the fantasy because it's almost like it always works out so perfectly for when he drops it. Like I think the most recent thing was like I think he started losing the same time that Keyshawn got taken out or something like that. Something crazy. And then he'll always like send us like if he gets like a snap or something, he'll send it in there. But
yeah.
But no, dude, the Keyshawn Vaughn, dude, yeah, they'll probably trade him to the Bills. I mean, but who knows? I mean, the Bills used to suck. I mean, remember whenever it was Tyrod Taylor and Sean? I
don't remember those.
Not Sean, LaShawn McCoy. That was the Bills. It was just like, all right.
No, I don't.
Oh, and then Kelvin Benjamin. You remember that name? You remember Kelvin Benjamin? Had an amazing season at the Panthers. I remember the year they went to the Super Bowl. Do you remember that? Dude, come on. You don't remember Kelvin Benjamin?
No, I remember.
You might have not played that year.
No, I remember McCoy, but I don't remember that team. I know that they sucked. I remember that because they were like a nobody. And then here comes Josh Allen. He's like doing shit. And it's like, oh, okay.
I'm trying to think.
He's here to play.
Did Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs hit the team at the same time? Or did Josh have to play a season with kind of scum of the earth receivers? He did good.
I think it was the same time.
Dude.
I think it was the same time.
No, dude. I think Josh Allen had to play with Jarvis. Was it Jarvis Landry? Dude, hold on. Let's look at Josh Allen. Did Josh Allen start his first season? This is so boring, but we're gonna talk about it for a second. I can't remember if he did or not.
Hold on, I'm looking it up I'm looking up Josh Allen right now.
Do you think we see one of the 1 seeds fall in this divisional round? Either the Ravens or the 49ers?
I have no idea.
Ravens play
keeping up with it since fantasy.
Ravens play the Texans who just beat the Browns 45-10, I'm pretty sure.
Damn. So Josh Allen was in the NFL. He started playing in 2018.
Interesting.
I don't know who was on the team back then. 2018 Bills roster.
Dude.
Okay, so you had LaShawn McCoy.
So he played
Kelvin
with LaShawn.
Benjamin was still there.
No way, dude. Yeah, so he played with like nobody.
Yeah, he played with nobody. Yeah.
Dude, he was literally competing against AJ McCarron whenever he entered. He started the season. Dude, they started Peterman. I remember that. They started Peterman and then like quickly switched to Josh Allen, I'm pretty sure. They were like, we're
Listen to
toast.
these
Get this
numbers
guy out here.
from listen to these numbers from Josh Allen when he was a rookie. 169 for 320, 2,074 yards, 10 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and 89 rushes for 631 yards and 8 touchdowns.
Dude, he was balling.
Versus LaShawn McCoy, who 161 rushes for 514 yards.
Garbage.
Dude, he rushed better than their
Yes, dude,
star running back.
Well, do you not remember
3
like
touchdowns and 34
it was almost kind of
catches.
crazy because he should not be a threat running, but he's just so damn big.
Yeah.
I think he's bigger than we think he is. Like, what's his stats? What are his measurements? What's his dimensions?
Had all that shit pulled up. What are his dimensions?
Give me some dimensions.
He's a fucking house or some shit. What are your dimensions? What's your square footage, man?
I'm straight up connected to the VPN, and I think it's blocking me from viewing things.
Oh,
freaking work,
yeah,
dude! They're like,
dude, he's 6'5". He's taller than I am, bro.
That is insanely tall.
Inch.
What's the weight? Give me that weight, so because I can picture this as if you were this size. Probably like 250.
Wait, here, let me do.
But he's 250.
He's 6'5".
6'5", 100 pounds.
6'5", 237.
Ooh.
237.
That is a beast of a guy. You know who made an appearance that I had no idea where he was? Carson Wentz. Almost had to come in that game with the Rams against the Lions. And I was like, I didn't even know Carson Wentz was still in the NFL, dude. You know the guy was an MVP candidate? Dude was an MVP candidate. Now he's a backup. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that sucks. That blows. Life comes at you fast, man. That's what they say.
It does. 1 second you're the king, next you're the jester, man. You're just a little joker.
Yeah, sure.
Laughing stock of the NFL. No one even knows who you are. I mean, it happens to a lot of guys. There's a lot of one-hit wonders. Just like one season, they're amazing. And then just like they just
would you classify OBJ as kind of a one-hit wonder? I mean, he had multiple seasons, but now he's kind of like nobody.
Let's live in a fictional world for a second. Okay. OBJ does not catch that catch against the Cowboys. The one-handed grab.
He's nobody.
Do we care about OBJ anymore? No.
No, we don't.
Here's the thing. He came back. He's done like multiple seasons at other teams where people were like, all right, OBJ's back. Let's go. He's going to be a beast. And then he just sucks. He's mid-level receiver. Like, he's a wide receiver, too, that just happened to have a good season, I think. Classic.
Yeah.
And, I think it's just one of those things, too, where he was just such a charismatic player that you just couldn't help but be like, oh, this guy's going off.
Who else is kind of like that? I'm trying,
There's a couple of running backs that are out there that were just, like, Le'Veon Bell, you could say, was kind of one-hit wonder. Like, he was good for when he was in the, for those few seasons at the Steelers, and then just took a season off and just obliterated into nothing. Became a laughing stock.
What was that? Who was the running back for the Bills? But I think he left.
Dude, you're talking about Devin Singletary?
Went somewhere else.
You can't be talking about Devin Singletary. Freaking
no, it's not Singletary.
What's the fantasy guy's name? Matt Berry. Berry was talking high on Singletary, and then just freaking awful. The only thing that I'll give Matt Berry was he had this huge like Aaron Jones is going to be the man. Aaron Jones is the guy, and like he had like one bad season. Like I think his first season was kind of like okay. Then dude came back and was a beast, but now he's kind of just injury prone.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Keenan Allen's another guy. It's just injury. Just fucking forget about him. Write him off, dude.
Keenan Allen, dude. He had a good season. Yeah. He still got injured, I think, but I mean, give him a break, dude. The Chargers should not suck, is what blows my mind. You have Justin Herbert. You got
think about it.
Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams.
If you think about it logically, no NFL team should suck.
Should suck.
but they
I
do.
don't know though. You look at a few
Yeah.
rosters and you're like, there's nobody on this team. There's like one guy.
I
A
mean,
lot of the times it's failures in the
the
O
rest of them are
line.
all
Like it's
good
the
enough
line.
to. I mean, they're good enough to go play, professional football. Like, shouldn't
You
they? Like,
think?
they're the top. They're the cream of the top, bro. Like,
What do you think about
you
Nicky
know,
Saban retiring? He said, I'm
dude.
done.
I hate to see it. Honestly, yeah, I hate to see it.
Who has to be the
I
poor
like
guy
Saban.
that follows him? Who's going to be that poor guy that
I think it's
steps up and goes,
Washington.
who?
I
Ron
think it's
Rivera?
Washington's head coach. I
Or
think so.
Washington,
Washington. No, not Washington University or
no
whatever the fuck.
way, dude. He said, fuck my
I'm
team.
almost. I'm almost positive. Yeah.
That is cold
Hold on.
blooded,
Let me
dude.
look it
He
up.
said, I don't give a fuck about this
Who
team. We
is
just almost won a
taking
national championship.
Saban's?
That's ice
Uh,
cold.
it's Kalen DeBoer. Yeah.
Damn, son. Do you think Bill
Yeah.
Belichick is going to go
Washington
to
head
Atlanta?
coach.
And he's going to come down here and coach the Birds?
No, I don't think so.
I think he's
probably
going to.
done too.
You think he's done? You think he's going to retire?
I don't know though. I don't know though, because the thing is, like, I saw a bunch of stuff. Like, as soon as he announced his retirement, I saw a bunch of stuff where people were talking about how, like, Tom Brady made him like who he is now.
I don't
And they were
think so,
saying that,
though.
like, a
I
bunch
don't
of
think
people
so.
that played. I'm not saying that that's the truth,
I think it
but
was a
I'm
team
just saying,
effort.
like, I
I think
saw
like
some
they
stuff
made each
come
other.
out. Yeah, but they said that they were playing the Patriots from that time when they were playing with Tom Brady. They were saying that they were playing for Tom Brady. They weren't playing for Bill.
Interesting.
How do you feel about that?
You know, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things that you question it. Like, is he a great? Is he a great coach, or was he just lucky to have Tom? Is Tom the brains behind the Patriots? But I don't. I mean, I don't know,
I
man.
mean, I don't know. You'd have to look at a
Does
statistic to say
Bill?
how many times were
Do,
audibles called.
I guess
How
here's
many
the thing
times did
too.
Brady go
Ooh,
fuck this? We're
d-
doing this.
the whole time Bill's calling plays, Tom's going fuck that play. I've got
Yeah,
this.
we're not running this.
Bill's
Yeah, I
call.
got this.
He's signaling in calls. He's like, all right, cool. They're about to run it. Oh gosh, damn! What are you doing, Tom? Oh,
Brady just
touchdown.
gives him
Okay,
one of
let's go. Let's go.
these.
Let's go.
Just
Yeah, Brady looks over
yeah,
the
he's like, I can't even
sideline.
be mad.
He's like, everybody, like all the little when they started getting like the headphones inside the helmet. He's like, everybody, turn your fucking
Oh
mics
yeah.
off. Everybody, turn that shit off. They just think they're giving him plays. Meanwhile, Tom's in there like, why are they in the huddle? Like, there's really no reason for them to be in a huddle. Tom's in there like with the wristband, like, all right, guys, we're about to run fuck Belichick 5. All right,
Yeah.
fuck Belichick 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turns out he
literally,
hated it the entire time.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I mean,
It does beg the question because
know.
I mean, Tom Brady straight up went to the Bucks and then just won a Super Bowl. I mean, it was like he went to like the shittiest team in the NFL and was like, let's win a Super Bowl.
what? Yeah, but again, it's kind of like one of those things. Like, I think we've had this conversation before. Like, if you were a wide receiver and you were a free agent in the NFL right now, and you knew that Tom Brady just went to the Bucks, and you're a free agent or whatever, and the Bucks say, "Hey, we will pay you, X amount of dollars. It may not be what the rest of the league is going to offer you, but you can come play with Tom Brady, bro, and he's going to take us to the championship." Are you going to take that?
I think I'm going to. I mean, they did. Don't get me wrong. They did put a lot of people around him. I mean, they got Gronk to come back into the NFL. I mean, you're not going to see that every day.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
yeah.
But he's still.
And that goes. But that kind of goes to my point, though. Is like Gronk had retired, and then Brady goes over to the Bucks, and he's like, "Hey, Gronk, like, you want to come play?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know what? I'll play for you, Tom. Like, come on, yeah."
Tom must be a pretty nice guy. He must be the man. Like, if he can convince someone to come play football. But you know what? Gronk was probably just like waiting for someone to be like, "Yeah, come tap me in. I'll play."
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe
could be the end of the Patriots. Could be the start of the Patriots again. Who knows? Yeah. They were kind of the laughing stock. Poor guys. I think they just put a lot of money in Mac Jones, like having that same Tom Brady energy, just like basic white guy, saucing it up out there. And he just showed up and they were like, "Gosh, you suck. You're terrible. Why are you doing this?
This is not what we thought." Yeah.
This is not what we thought.
Do you think Saban kind of saw you think Saban kind of saw the Patriots and like what they were going through, and he's like, I don't want to turn into that, so I'm gonna get out while I'm still ahead.
Dude, I think he saw the decline coming, and he was like, "I'm out, dude. I can't handle."
Yeah,
I don't think he
yeah,
could handle the kids anymore. He's like, I can't do the
interesting.
age gap is too long. They're all too much. Can't do it. And I think the system was changing on him too much with all the transfer portals, and now kids can get money for
Yeah,
sponsorships, and he was just like, I don't even want to be a part of this anymore. So let's just hop out
yeah.
of here. And plus,
You almost have to be.
they haven't been on the decline, but they have lost more games than they've lost in in the last 3 seasons. They
Yeah,
lost more games than they lost in like 12 seasons. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well,
So
and you also kind of have to look at it as like, as a football coach now in college, you almost have to be a football coach slash like a business manager almost, like
yeah.
for your team, because like
Well, now
they
you have to
still
manage your
like
college
with
team like
these
an NFL team.
contracts and yeah, like with yeah, exactly. With like all these NIL deals and like all that stuff, all this sponsorship, like you have to be able to let them go do that stuff, but at the same time, like their focus has to be football. And yeah, exactly right. It's almost like dealing with a real NFL team now,
Because
which
Alabama used to
I mean,
thrive off of offering the top 5 kids a scholarship at the same position, and then having their depth chart just be all stars all the way from top to bottom.
yeah,
And now all
yeah,
those kids that used to back up at Alabama going, well, at least I'm at Alabama, like we're winning games. They're going, hell no, I'm going to hit the transfer
yeah,
portal. I'm going to go be a
yeah.
beast somewhere else. Fuck you, Nick
And I'm gonna go make
Saban.
some money.
And I'm going to go
Yeah,
make some money because they're going to sponsor me and finally
yeah,
see me, and I'll have a better chance going to the league. So, I mean,
yeah,
who knows? Who knows? It's very interesting. But also, I mean, dude was older than dirt,
yeah.
man. I mean, I think he's like reaching 70s. Like, I
He's
mean,
old.
hang it up, brother. Let's call it a year. Let's get out of
I
here.
thought he was. I thought he. Let's see how old he is.
I think he's like
I
65.
thought he was closer to 80.
No, no chance, dude. There's no
Oh no,
chance that dude's
I
almost
was
80.
off. He's 70. He's 70. He's 72.
Oh
But
shit, he's 72 though. Fuck,
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
That's that is
Homeboy's
old.
still
How,
out there,
how
bro.
how old is Pete Carroll? Because that's like my like. If you want to like ask me who's the most beast of an old man, Pete Carroll's like ideal beast old
I
man.
mean, Pete Carroll's 72 as well.
Whew, way better health than Nick Saban.
Dude, Bill is 71, bro.
Bill Belly?
Yeah.
Maybe Belly's got the best health. Because I would say he's. I thought he was younger than that, but dude's been out here grinding for a second.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn.
Well, we'll see how the playoffs
Jim
unfold.
Harbaugh's
We got some
60.
good. We got some good matchups. I feel like the NFL is definitely scripted with the Lions Rams matchup. That was just too perfect. You know what I mean? Having Matt Stafford and
Yeah.
Jared Goff face off against each other. I don't think it just turns out that
Yeah.
perfect, but I could be wrong. It's really interesting to see the Lions in the playoffs and doing good. I kind of like their odds, honestly.
Was
If they can really get
30
it
years
together,
since they last did something?
Brock Purdy chokes a little bit. I mean, all it takes is the 49ers to chunder one game, and it's over.
Yeah.
You know, apparently Lamar Jackson's never made it
Yeah.
past the divisional round. So this will be an interesting game for the Ravens against the Texans, who have been balling out.
Hmm.
Well, CJ Stroud, rookie of the
Interesting.
year.
Yeah, I was about to say CJ Stroud. Yeah.
Which very interesting. The Texans are
Yeah.
kind of good now, finally. It's been a long time since we've seen the Texans kind
It's
of be good.
funny. It's
Since
funny
Deshaun Watson.
because I remember talking shit about the Texans during the fantasy league because somebody was trying to trade me some of the receivers, and I was like, they're so bust, bro. Like
Oh, they're boom or
they're
bust,
they're banger
dude.
bust. Yeah,
What
yeah,
was the
boomer bust.
Tank?
Sorry,
Remember
not banger
Tank
bust.
Dell? Tank Dell. Everyone thinking he was the
Yeah,
future. No
yeah.
thanks. No thanks.
I ended up
Nico
having Tank Dell
Collins.
there at the end because he started putting it together a little
Yeah,
bit.
Nico's the guy that you want though. I think he has emerged as like next year. I think he'll be a top fantasy pick probably.
Really?
Dude, hell, I don't know. I mean, maybe. It seems like he's having a good season. It seems like he's doing all right. We're like an hour. Do you want to?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you want to wrap it up? Because I do have to
Fuck.
pee, so we can either wrap it up and or keep going. But if we're gonna keep going, I do have to pee.
Yeah, let's get out of here. This is a good,
Yeah, let's
good little
wrap.
wrap
Let's put a bow
sesh.
on this.
All right.
Hope you enjoyed the first episode of season 3. Oh, sorry, I spaced out. That's what we're going to call this. That is season 3, start off pilot episode. I really hope that we hit some higher episode numbers this year. If you're still with us, we do muchly appreciate you. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Lovely. Perfect. You know, that was a good one. Hour
yeah.
4, not bad. Not